It's about that time again. It's about that time again. It's about that time again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pull up your seats. Pull up your seats, strap in your seatbelts. We are definitely in for a bumpy ride this evening, but you know what? We're going to get through it. Because together we are stronger than we ever been. Together we are a united force that they can never defeat. Together we are one. But that one is the many. And that many, when unified, is a fist. And a fist is much more powerful than 5 fingers separately. What's going on, gang? How you feeling? How are you? How are you? How are you? It's your boy Phantm Phuego. Phantm Phuego. And you know what we do on Sundays? We back at it like we never left. We do this thing like 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 we do this thing. Call his Ghetto point of view, where I bring you the news, reviews, previews, just a twist of my ghetto point of view. R.I.P. Cliff Robinson. R.I.P. Cliff Robinson. Man almost scored 20,000 points for his NBA career. R.I.P. Cliff Robinson. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. 1-time All-Star. Took Portland to the finals 2 times. R.I.P. Cliff Robinson. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. That one hurt. That hit hard. Both those hit hard, man. It's Death don't play fair. Death be taking great people. Chadwick was reportedly 43. Cliff Robinson reportedly 53. Still 2 men doing so much in their communities, doing so much to give, venturing into so many other things. Cliff Robinson had ventured into the cannabis business a lot and was showing that athletes using cannabis was a much smarter, safer, healthier alternative than athletes using opiates, athletes using tons of painkillers, athletes damn near killing themselves on opiates and painkillers, prescriptions that you can get at the store from companies like, GlaxoSmithKline and Merck and Pfizer, etc., can actually be very, very bad. We just saw the big Tyson pharmaceuticals lawsuit, how that shut down with the whole opiate situation. And, we don't need our athletes going into those things. So he was actually a big advocate for that, especially out in the Portland area. And if you go to his website, unclecliff.com, he's got tons and tons of reports showing all different type of information for athletes in reference to marijuana use and versus opioid use, and just for the general masses, how opioids have affected them, and have versus the safe, ethical use of marijuana consumption, and how that can really help you not only get off opioid use if you're a person with chronic pain, but if you're a person that just has surgeries from time to time, consuming cannabis just for that particular period may be a more safer, ethical route. So, may the good Lord be pleased with that brother. May the good Lord be pleased with that brother. May the good Lord be pleased with that brother. It's your boy Phantm Phuego. This is his ghetto point of view, where I bring you the news, previews, reviews, just a twist of my ghetto point of view. This is how we get to it on Sundays. This is definitely how we get to it on Sundays. Shout to Tiny Morton, Hoops legend Tiny Morton, Coach Tiny Morton. Coach Morton, shouts to you. If you're checking out the podcast today, I definitely want to get that brother through here soon, just to chop it up about the scene of basketball and the state of everything going on basketball-wise in the age of COVID. I think that'd be a dope show. I'm going to see if I can pull that together. Cross fingers. I got some dope guests that are slated to come through in these next few weeks. And the show is starting to get really exciting, guys. Thank you guys for rocking with us and grinding with us. And those who haven't had a second, please take a sec back, listen to the old shows. So far, I've had some amazing guests come through. T. Cali, Henny Cornelius, Commander Flame, Creme Della. It's definitely been a good ride. So please definitely tell a friend and tell a friend. Sundays it goes down. Sundays it goes down. Sundays it goes down. Share, continue to like, subscribe. Any questions you have, his ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. HISGHETTO POINT of view VIEW. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And of course, any advertisers, any companies, clothing companies, video game companies, sports brands, liquor brands, leisure brands, etc. You feel your product is right for our amazing audience, the best audience in the business, the absolute best audience in the business, the absolute best audience in the business, an intellectual audience, a savvy audience, a diverse audience. If you think your products are right for our amazing audience, please give us a shout. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. And get your products in front of our audience, get your music in front of our audience, get your new media content out in front of our audience. Yeah, man, it's definitely going to be a good show. We'll definitely talk about the Cliff Robinson situation a little more. In addition to that, definitely going to have to get into the Chadwick Boseman situation. And, man, the symbol of Chadwick Boseman, what he means to a generation of young people coming up. And how seeing that loss now at this time, especially with everything going on with COVID, that can be a really hard blow. Your superheroes couldn't even make it through this time. We'll touch base on that. It's your boy Phantm Phuego. Take a first break, get some tunes, and then get back. Cheer. Let's go. Yeah, so once again, R.I.P. to Cliff Robinson, man. And again, if you get a chance, check out UncleCliff.com. And, may his family be well in these times. That man was an amazing basketball player. He was a pleasure to watch. He was one of the original prototypical 3-point big men, kicking it out from behind the deep range. Hit over 500 3-pointers in his career. This man was a beast. He wasn't just a dynamo on offense. He was a great defensive player. He was a great team player. He was a great teammate. Rod Strickland and him was a dynamic duo in Portland. Shouts to the God, Rod Strickland. It was just a pleasure to watch him play. Like, he lit up the court. He had an infectious smile. He just had a good energy about him. And, you just hope that brother rest well and rest easy. And, you thank him for everything that he's done. Thank you, good sir. We appreciate your service to this world and the energy you left on this planet. You are immortal. Shouts to the homie 19 Keys. Amazing motivational speaker, philanthropist, work in the community. Shout to the homie 19 Keys. Made an amazing statement the other day. He said, death only comes for the lazy. Death only comes for the lazy. Death only comes for the lazy. There's no way you will ever die if you've put in the work to be immortal, if you put in the work to be here long after your physical body, your physical manifestation, your avatar, whatever you want to call it, long after this flesh and blood form has gone back to the earth, returned its way to dust. Long after you're gone physically, the memories are still here of you, the memories of the works you've done in your community, with your family, with your friends, with your neighbors, with your loved ones, the works you've done with your enemies, the works you've done with the people who hate you. That will live on long after you're here, long after you're gone. So the question you have to ask yourself is, are you lazy? because only the lazy will be dead. Those who continuously work, those who continuously put in work, and he defined work as force times distance, which is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the scientific definition of work. Work is force times distance. So in understanding that concept, if you want to get someplace in life, you have to constantly push forward to get there. If you want to get somewhere in life, you got to constantly push forward to get there. If you want to get somewhere in life, you have to constantly push forward to get there. So I say all that to say, Cliff Robinson definitely pushed forward to get there. This man was an all-star. This man was a defensive player of the year. This man played in the NBA Finals. This man did something that few people in this planet have ever done. Only 400 or so people at a time get to suit up and lace up in the real big league. That makes you special. That makes you a part of a particular family, a part of a particular ilk of people, a part of a particular elite class. You know, as much as we think elitism sometimes is negative, in this instance, elitism is the right, appropriate thing. I mean, this is a person who was 6'9", 6'10", could stretch the floor, averaged about 14 and 6 for his career with I mean, come on. 14 and 6 for your career with a block. You a beast, man. You a beast. And his best 4-year run, he averaged 20 and 6. You're a beast, man. You're a beast. You did the work. You are elite. You are elite. You are a god on that ball court. We honor you. We honor you. We honor you. Get to go join Kobe. This year has been rough, man. This year has been crazy. And you know, of course, we can't get out of here tonight, guys, without talking about the Jacob Blake situation. Love it or hate it, it is a part of what we're doing this week. It is a part of our history now. Kenosha on fire is a part of our history now, and then the subsequent shooting of other people that were protesting. That's all a part of the history now, too. It's been a wild week. So many people lost. So much violence, so much anger, so much hate. And then at the end of that week, the end of this turbulent week, you see just losing so many great people. This year has been so merciless. This year has been absolutely merciless. This year has been absolutely merciless. Legends have fallen the entire time. Legends have fallen the entire time. And it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say next? Where does it go from here? How long? How long? Until the next person drops, until we lose another star, until we lose another loved one. This part of the year has got crazier and crazier. But we gonna hold on. We gonna strive through. We gonna persevere. We gonna make it. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. You can hear me? You feel me? We gonna be alright. Shout to Kendrick, man. The dude's amazing. Dude's a beast. Can't wait for that new Kendrick music to drop. Speaking of new music, I heard the new Nas project this week. Absolute fire. Absolute fire. The joint with the Firm getting back together. Come on. AZ still got it. AZ still got it. Shouts to AZ. Whew. An amazing record. Song with him and Dirk is insane. Shouts to Dirk. Is also, if you into Dirk, his individual project is super dope. Shout to Dirk, shouts to Dirk, shouts to everybody that's affiliated with Dirk, his team, his movement, his wave. It's amazing, it's really good. But this new Nas project is, man oh man. Very good music. Very good music. I really like the song with Anderson .Paak too. I mean, I can't say enough good things about the album. He's doing so well. It's really good to hear that type of energy right now too. You know, I think it's needed. I think it's timely. I think that Nas project is definitely going to fill the airways with some positive vibes, which we need right now. Which we definitely need right now. You know whose song really I think is tearing the speakers up, and I think the music video kind of helped take it to the next level. The music video for Brown Skin Girl was released, and I think young black girls and their moms is going to see that. Oh, and that's going to go through the atmosphere. That's going to shoot right through the atmosphere. That's going to break Spotify. That's going to destroy the net. If it hasn't already, because I mean, they probably had to put so much bandwidth when they let them know that record was going to shoot out. When that video, shouts to Beyonce, man. I mean, the positive imagery in that music video is so amazing. The imagery in that music video is just so amazing. It's so powerful. It's so dope. It's so healing. It's so love. Like, I mean, the love is just jumping through the screen, and it's, you know, I feel it's needed right now. I feel we in a time where love is being questioned. You know, love is being tormented. People playing with love. People acting like love ain't the best, most strongest thing in the world. People really acting like love ain't the most strongest, purest form of energy. Anything that you do with love come out better. Anything you do with love come out better. If you're a musician, if you do your music, if you in the music, if you in the booth and you singing that new song with love, if you on stage and you letting it pour with love, it just come out better. If you cook and you really take your time, you chopping up them vegetables, you seasoning, you in the kitchen dancing, you know, you enjoying yourself, you letting them pots simmer and stir slow. You really taking your time, getting to it, enjoying your groove thing. Got some Mary on in the background. Let's get it crunk up on it, in the dancery. Got it, on it, come and dance with. He no hateration, holleration. You know, like, if you cooking and you got the music cooking in the background, your food gonna come out nice. You know what I'm saying? Anything you do with love. If you play ball with love, if you really get to the gym every morning, every night, you just wake up just start dribbling a ball. You play ball with love. When you play in front of a crowd, you play with a smile on your face and head held high. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, you ready to get back to the next game. If you do something with love, it always comes out better. If you're in a relationship, fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Through the good, through the bad, through the ups and the downs, through the hard times, through the broke days, through the rich days, hit the lotto, ran it up, flights to China, flights to Paris, days when y'all just eat noodles and noodles. Fill them with love, fill them with love, fill them with love. Fill them with love. Fill them with patience, fill them with understanding, fill them with kindness. But most importantly, when you ain't got as much patience, when you ain't got as much kindness, when you ain't got as much understanding, because none of us is perfect, just fill your day with love. Keep it simple. Fill your days with love. If you always know, no matter what, you're doing your best and you're striving to fill your days with love, just ask yourself that, am I filling this day with love? You'll usually get a better result. If you go to work, do your work with love, dedication, discipline, honor. learn the softwares, learn the apps, learn all the commands, learn all the procedures that work, the different directives. Be in the cutting edge of your field by keeping up with the advances and learning the new things. Do what you do with love. Whatever that it is. If you do it with love, generally it will come out better. Fill your days with love. Fill your nights with love. Fill your life with love. Fill your heart with love. Fill your head with love. Fill your soul. Fill your being with love. Love, 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 love. Love is the most powerful force in this whole universe. I don't care what you try to tell me. This universe was created to me out of love. Out of love. Out of absolute, pure love. Yes, that's been tainted and messed up. That's a whole fact. That's whole facts. Like they got Whole Foods. That's whole facts. Big old facts. You know what I mean? Shout out to AJ's Kitchen. One of our new sponsors. They'll be sponsoring ads soon. It's dope. Shout out to AJ's Kitchen. More from them soon. More from them shortly. Amazing vegan kitchen out in NYC. They're doing big things. Shout out to AJ's Kitchen. Your favorite foods with a twist of healthy. Shout out to AJ's Kitchen. But anyway, fill your days with love. Fill your days with love. Fill your nights with love. Fill your weeks with love. Love, love, love. It's your boy Phantm Phuego, bringing you the news, previews, reviews, just a twist of his ghetto point of view. If you haven't heard the Nas album yet, definitely listen to that. Get that Nas and Durk track, 3, 4, 8, 10 bumps. Get that Nas and the Firm track, 100 bumps. Get that Nas and Innocent Pac track bumps. Get a whole album bumps. Get a whole album. He got a joint, dedicated to the 80s on it. Just give the whole album bumps. He got the joint with Ultra Black where he's, kind of going at, allegedly going at, it's kind of a light jab. It's he's a slight bob and weave and a little pop bowl. You know what I mean? It's just a little salt and pepper. He didn't say nothing too crazy. He just said, I'm Ultra Black, opposite of Doja Cat. You know what I mean? We go Ultra Black, opposite of Doja Cat. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing too crazy. It's not like he was in there. He was really in there in his feelings about it. He was, opposite of Doja Cat. We going Ultra Black. Opposite, come on. Doja Cat got publicity off of it too. I know people that's really into Doja Cat. But still, is there really still that many people into Doja Cat after everything that came out? I mean, allegedly came out. Everything that's allegedly being alleged about Doja Cat. I mean, let me know, guys. Let me know. Please write me and let me know, fans of Doja Cat, are you guys really still riding for her with everything that's been going on? Are you guys really still really vibing for Doja Cat 100%? Like you'll run through a wall for her like you used, like her really die-hard core fan base used to be. I want to know, guys. And if you are, that's beautiful. Please get at me. His Ghetto Point of View at gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram, His Ghetto Point of View, or the HGPOV show. Yeah, get at me. And as always, please support all the artists and stuff that I play. If you're listening through Anchor FM, shout out to Anchor FM. You can also hear all the links to the songs that I'm playing through Spotify. And it's definitely more of an immersive experience. So definitely, if you have the opportunity, listen to the show through Anchor so you can also hear the music. But if you enjoy the show either way, I love you. I appreciate it. That way, you get the vibes either way. Show is on Spotify, it's on Overcast. It's wherever dope streams is heard, and I definitely appreciate you guys. It's also on Google. Just really realized that the other day. I was like, wow, I didn't also realize we were being streamed to the Google Podcast Network as well now. So definitely shouts to the team at Google for also streaming us over there and across that network. This is really dope. It's an amazing opportunity. I love my show. I love everything. I love my audience. You guys keep me on my toes. All the stuff you send me, the feedback, the links, the different interesting points you guys make about the things I talk about. It really helps me. hisghettopointofview@gmail.com. 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 Need your new record mixed and mastered? Have some voiceovers done but need it mixed and polished to get that perfect sound? Send it over to Phantm on Your Mix. Hit him up at phantomonyourmix@gmail.com or Phantm Phuego@gmail.com. Also, as the host of EQ is Life on YouTube, check out his EQ is Life YouTube channel, and you can also email him at eqislife@gmail.com. That is EQ, the letters EQ is life, LIFE @gmail.com. He's got one question for you. Have you got Phantm on your mix? Get him on your mix today. Yeah. So, with all that being said, yes, that's a shameless plug for me. Guys, if you know anybody that needs any music mixed, music mastered, get at me. EQislife@gmail.com. EQislife@gmail.com. Audio mixing, audio mastering, audio recording. Have a facility out in the NYC area. So artists in the NYC area, you visit NYC and you need a place to record. Have an amazing studio, nice and with microphones, amazing production team I'm working with so we can get you the sound you need while you're out here. If you're visiting the NYC area, please give us a shout. Come through. EQislife@gmail.com. EQislife@gmail.com. The letter E, the letter Q is life@gmail.com is where you can reach me for any musical production inquiries. But if you get at me on the His Ghetto Point of View page, I'm not going to be mad at you either way as well. So it's whatever. Just get at me if you have a question, a comment, if you need something done. I aim to service, I aim to please, I try to be as helpful as possible. I try to keep things divided and, everything as organized as I can. So please, if you do have a production question or a production need, a production inquiry, studio time inquiry, mixing, you want to send some stuff over to get mixed and mastered, just send that to eqislife@gmail.com. The letter E, the letter QISLIFE@gmail.com. It's your boy Phantm Phuego, bringing you the news, views, previews, and reviews with just a twist of his ghetto point of view. Let me get into this next segment of music, and then we're going to get back to the show. Shit, let's go. Yeah, guys, so Jacob Blake. What can I say about the Jacob Blake situation that has not already been said? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. To be honest, there's nothing new I can add to the conversation. Yes, I can be mad. This man was shot 7 times in his back. He is now paralyzed. He was shot in front of his kids. Whether he was there, supposed to be there, not supposed to be there, I don't understand. If he was allegedly there barbecuing, how he was then not supposed to magically not be there. But then why let him even start an alleged barbecue if in the first place, if he was allegedly not supposed to be there? Why not call the cops immediately once he starts flipping burgers on a grill if allegedly that was what even happened and transpired? But to do that in front of a man's children, what? Where do we live? What type of country is this? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Somebody gotta tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I got to know what's going on. Because this is not making any sense. I wish his family the best. And it's usually in times like this that for some reason you get a lot of people tired in those type of situations. You get a lot of people angry. You get a lot of people upset. You get a lot of people ready to lose their mind, ready to lose control, emotionless, ready to burn cities down, ready to take it over. How many times can it keep being told, no, please, don't tear it up? How many times do people want to clean it up as well? There's a flip side, of course. Craziness. Let's jump into some tunes. We'll be right back. Yeah, some basketball news. Boston destroyed Toronto, setting their new series on fire. They're probably very easily going to handle Toronto. I know some people are thinking Toronto had a chance to go back to the finals, but I don't really see that. I think that was more low hype to hype up the season, hype up the playoff matches. I think Spicy P is amazing. I think the young Padawan, Ubi Anunoby. I'm sorry, I know I'm OG. I think Anunoby's amazing. I'm sorry, I know I'm messing up his name. Kyle Lowry's does what he does. They got a squad. Listen, they have a squad in Toronto. But you talking about the chip? You talking about coming out the East? Over who? Who? If you had to sit down and have this conversation, who you have them coming out the East over? Who do you have them coming out the East over? Boston? No. I don't have them making it past Boston. I mean, you could tell me. His Ghetto point of view at gmail.com. Who do you have them making it out the East over? Stuff crazy. But yeah, so Toronto got their tails toe up. Good show. But yeah, another basketball news. The Clippers sealed their team's victory. Sent Luka Doncic to them home. Luka Doncic did have almost a 40-point triple-double, 39, 9, and 9. I've been telling people that Luka Doncic was a beast for a long time. Ever since he won those European titles. He won that European MVP with that step-back three-pointer at the buzzer. Splish splash. Won the MVP award and won the trophy. Like that, like the bravado to do that at such a young age. He's been playing in high-level leagues for so long. He has a bright future in this league. And yes, the Clippers sent him home now because, I mean, come on. Kawhi and Paul George, Pat Bev, Lou Williams. The team is just too deep. Say less. They're going home, but they build around Luka and Porzingis. They build around those two. They got something special. They definitely do. They definitely got something special. So yeah, it was a good night in basketball. Some teams got sent home. Some teams kept going. We'll see what happens next. We will see what happens next. It's going to be fun. There was a little bit of an altercation in the game. Some players got fined $25,000. You know who you are. Naughty. Couple headbutts, couple light swings. Nothing too crazy. Good, clean fun. Little competition, little competitive. It happens. Juice is flowing. Everybody just ready to play ball. Kemba Walker and Jason Tatum went off in the Boston game. Did they thing. Sharing the ball, moving it around, playing that Boston basketball that initially was the Brad Stevens model that he was trying to implement with Kyrie, but unfortunately it didn't, come to full manifestation. And it's looking amazing with Kemba at the one. And sometimes he gets off the one and lets Tatum run the one, and the backcourt of them two. It's very interesting, very special to watch, very entertaining. I like it. It's high level basketball, and then Tatum could swing over, play the 3, play the 4, like just depending on what they want to do with their offense at the time, and then just wherever he gets the ball off from Kemba, whatever type of offensive set they execute with those two on the floor together, usually comes out pretty beautiful. Whether they do a pick and roll, pick and pop, screen and roll, screen and pop, isolate, and let one man play, be a roamer and be almost just a decoy. However they set up a particular play for a particular series or a particular action or series of actions. Those two on the floor together, very high IQ players, add a bunch of other players that's on the team. Boston is looking scary, and they might be a sleeper to come out the East. If they can just go on a run at the right time in these playoffs, they could definitely be a sleeper to come out the East. Philly, everybody thought Philly was about to do the thing, but yeah, Philly looked mashed up. Boston could come out the East and surprise everybody, but it wouldn't surprise me at all. You heard it here first. Boston may come out the East. And if somebody else has been saying it and I ain't hear him say it, hey, I agree with you. Boston could come out the East right now. It's very interesting. It's your boy Phantm Phuego, bringing you the news, views, reviews, and all the good things with a twist of my ghetto point of view. Let's jump into these tunes. We'll be back. Yo, I'm sliding out of here, guys. You guys are so wonderful. I see you guys next Sunday, bringing you the news, previews, reviews, just a twist of my ghetto point of view. It's your boy Phantm Phuego. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Sundays, this is where we get to it. Sundays, this is where we get it poppin'. You guys have been awesome. Enjoy the week. Be well. Live well. Stay strong. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Excel. Be great. Be beyond great. Win. Don't divide. Unite. Succeed. Thrive as a team. Dream, but don't just dream. Plan. Execute. Strategize. Write it down. Then divide those things that's written down. Makes notes under each one. Liner notes. Header notes. Put more notes under each bullet that you make under those headers. Be as detailed as possible. Execute. Strategize. Think about how your business is going to run. What type of course you're going to have. Think about what type of job you want. Think about what type of school you want to go to. Think about what type of skills you want to learn with your hands. Think about how you want to flourish in this life and get to it and be amazing. Because you are amazing. Because you are a star. You were put here to shine. You were put here to glow. You were put here to be awesome. You were put here to be phenomenal. You were put here to rule the world. You were put here to be a change. You were put here to be a change. You were put here to be a change. It's your boy Phantm Phuego. You guys have a great one. Take care. Peace.